What's going on, everybody? Doc, Average Gamer Guys, back yet again. More Escape from Tarkov action. Bringing another episode to you today of our Escape series. So, last episode finally hit some shoreline success. Very, very happy with that. We got a ton of quests knocked out, which is absolutely fantastic. We're going to continue on with our questing here, and we're going to try to continue to get a couple of things done. What I want to do is I want to be able to jump in. I'm actually going to focus in on working on a little bit of chumming. Here's why. We're going to have to go into Interchange here in the near future. We're going to have to knock out some of these kills. This is just a good quest to get done from an experience and an item standpoint. And I figured we also need to do a few things on customs, Interchange. I'm not sure that we have any woods quests at this point. What we can look to do is try to kind of combine a few quests here like we did for Shoreline. So what we're going to do, we've got our dorms keys on. I need kills inside of dorms. Actually, I said dorms keys. Technically, they are keys for dorms. We have our customs keys on us, but specifically we need to do some things in dorms. So we're going to look to get that knocked out. Excuse me. We're going to look to get that knocked out. We're going to go try to stash these down, and we'll see what else we can do along the way. In addition to that, we'll probably run and jump into Interchange. I do still want to continue on with our Punisher line here, but that's going to require us to get some additional kills with the Baklava and the scav vest over on Shoreline. We need 4 more of those, so maybe we'll jump into a raid of that. I'm not sure. It'll kind of depend and see how this episode goes. Not sure if we'll do the scav run, but like I said, we'll see how we do. So first one up, we're going to jump over. I'm going to swap off the scav vest and the baklava, but we're going to jump over and we'll get into a little bit of customs action. We'll see you in the raid. All right, customs, be nice. I need to get to 3rd floor, 3rd story. This ain't going to do it. Sound check. You know, people find red key cards and shit over here all the time. You know what I usually find? Fucking butter. That's what I usually find. That's not true. I found a couple of good things. Nothing crazy, though. I don't know what the hell that is. Alright, so I do want to get over to dorms. But I'll hit some stashes. I am messing around with some different camera quality settings, so if you guys notice something and you like it, let me know. I'm also trying to make sure I get a good balance with the frame rate load. So this is post most recent patch that included DLSS. I do not have it on. I'm gonna do a separate video, or probably already done a video by the time this episode goes up, just talking about it, talking about where I'm at with it. I think it's a great addition if you've really struggled with frames. I think if you've gotten decent frames already, you may or may not need it. Test it out. I did get a little bit of quality issues, although my frames did significantly increase. I was getting like a 30 to 40 frame jump, which was awesome. So I'll just say teach their own. I don't have it on. I don't think Sniper Scav can see me here. But I'm messing around with a few things. Hopefully the quality... I realized that the quality on my camera, I wasn't giving it the justice it deserved. And I know you're not here to see me, but... You know, every once in a while I want to make a good play. I want to look good too. So goal 1 is to get these down. Goal 2, kill anybody inside of here. So jump the sound up a bit. I want to be able to hear if I can. Also, I think my output on the last video, the editor got swapped to some incorrect settings. Made me sad, boy. That won't happen again. Also, what's kicking out my mic is like really hot. I don't know. Why can I not put that in there? Jesus. Get these down. Get these down. Okay, nice. Chumming is done. Top this up. Pull a few of our meds back down. We can just loot around here, which is fine. I don't, outside dorm skills, I really don't need to do much else here. I wish I had a mark key. That would be big. It's nice that we got those down, though. That was good. Spillover action. It's crazy I can hear that well. It's a scar, I think. Gosh, it's dark in here. I mean... Look to have a successful run here without, I guess, getting into too much action. Okay, pop over to 2-story. There's a ton of shooting that way. Those freaking sniper scav. He just popped off at somebody else. The problem just ends up being is I need PMC kills, so like... PMC kills specifically in dorms. I don't think I typically check these jackets. The tools update is also out as of this episode, which has made some things pretty interesting. It's also going to make for very interesting hardcore going forward, I think. Stuff is going to be way more valuable. They're still getting after it over there. There's one dorm skill. Can't because of the side plates, probably. Level 38. Ooh. He's geared. Jesus. Jesus. I don't think I care about any of those. Care about that. Definitely want the mags here. Really don't care about that or that. Let's see, what can we do here? I say that's probably pretty good. Jeez. Just gotta keep that mag. Check this really quick. This is a nice little AK. .556 AK. Alright. We're gonna finish looting here. We got 1 kill inside dorms, which is fantastic. Make our move to get out of here now. Good money. So was plexiglass, actually. So what I'm gonna do is actually come up here. I'm gonna pop out the metal side. I think that guy probably thought we were just a scav or something. We're able to get the kill. Still a ton of shooting. I'm kind of hoping this is open. Got money for the car. Let's do that. Close one. But we made it. Okay, nice. Nicely done. Good raid. We get 1 Dorm's kill. We get our 3 gold chains down. We killed Silent Steve, who wasn't so silent on the middle. Making our way to level 28, which will give us actually skier. Next level of skier, which I think we're up to 3 with him. So I'd say overall, nice win here. Plenty of loot, a lot of stuff that we're gonna sell. We get our hands on a couple of things, which is great. We actually picked up some of the new revolver ammo. This JHP isn't great. We'll sell the vast majority of this. We'll see if we can find a way to keep this AK-102, although I highly doubt that I'll have space for it, but it is a nice little build on it. 52 vert, 151 horizontal is not terrible, and with it being the 5.56 version, 5.56 not in a great place in this wipe, but certainly usable for us if we need to jump into it. We get a couple of quest items here. I had a daily quest for G phones, or yeah, I think a daily. We get the Tashanka we can turn in. We grab a few other things, but overall, like I said, the best part we get done is we get some chumming progress. So we're gonna head to Interchange now. We'll try to get these down in generic. In addition, where is it at? We get 1 of 5 kills here for Evil Watchman, which is fantastic. So we'll get unpacked. Excuse me. We'll get unpacked, and we will pop in over to Interchange. See you in the raid. That's probably a little creepy. We're going to Interchange. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. So I have some post this raid updates to share with you. Some things I did in this stash. And I also want to focus in on one or two topics here that are important. I'm thinking about running in underneath and then going up as a whole. Not sure how I feel about that. Again, what we want to do, we need to kill a few scavs here. Also need to get the 3 gold chains down. Nice part is, holy Cayman. Nice part about that is they're stowed in the container, as we don't have any keys. We don't need any keys, rather. I should say, for this map. I do need to kill, I think 4 more scavs. Scav right there. I'm honestly hoping we don't run into Killa. Somebody's above, as I would expect. Just fine. End up getting some of these chains down. That'd be a nice take. Be a nice little grab. That could have been who we heard. I somewhat doubt that.
За место, что ли, ходишь? Что тут стоит? Нет, там что?
Freaking scavs everywhere, which is great. Okay, awesome. Scoop up that. None of the rest of that stuff really matters. I guess I'll keep my spare rip ammo here. Really should just pack these up. We can get 2 more scavs. I'm not in the time window for the chumming kills, which is fine. We'll do that, not separately, but we'll do that at a different time. Thinking about just hitting some tech stores, maybe. We should have Emercom, and somebody's already taken power, so... Grab some free loot here and mosey on out. The GPU would be amazing. Do still need 2 of those for farming. GPU, but some nice goodies there.
Вон, 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 вон. Вали, вали. Давай, мочи.
That was definitely aimed
О, вижу их.
at me. See if these guys will push forward.
Ты куда пошел?
One one's like right there, the other one's right there.
Вон он, блядь, сука! Ебашь его! А ты песуха! Гнида! Вон он, сука!
This feels like a really, really dead raid.
Вот он! Ну где ты, а, сука? Я вижу.
I was like, where is that guy? one more scavvy. Anybody else popping off over there? Any good gold items? No. We're just gonna make some space here. We're gonna try to get over to Emercom. I knew this scav was over here somewhere. Gexo rounds. Take it in case we need a backup. Feel like I saw movement right here. But it could just be crazy.
Вот он! Лисадок! Сделай нахрен, вылезай!
Now we're just looking for money here. Damn, I thought that was a car battery. It was not. Well, propanes are pretty good. Propanes do sell pretty well. Not sure if I need any propanes. Should quickly check these computers. Come on, graphics card. That too. Fucking map is so dark, man. It's good money. Scav's not usually gonna voice for no reason. What it's making me think is that that was maybe a player scav spawn in. What I've noticed, and this is just, I think I said this in a previous episode. It seems like whenever a player scav spawns in, they calm. And you won't hear it on your player scav, like if you are the player scav. I definitely feel like I've noticed that. I just want to basically top up on money here. So one thing to keep an eye out for now with the change is the tools. And I haven't done a deep dive on the market to see exactly what's like jumping up or what's still reasonably priced, but I will just tell you, it seems like the tools in general are probably going to make their way up in price. Again, depending what they did with scarcity, which some of these things, it's hard. Oh, excuse me. It's hard to say at this point. I get the burps today. It's hard to say at this point. I don't think we really know. The other thing is the market's not going to be a great indicator because people had stockpiles of these things already. That's the other thing to keep in mind. Definitely feel like future wipes, interchange runs for some of the early tools be very, very important. Solid win. Nice little 3,000 experience, quick 17-minute raid. We got 5 scavies. Making our way to 28. All right, so here's the loot haul. Nothing super crazy, just a bunch of solid stuff. What I ended up doing here, what's to note here? Water filters sell really good, as they will continue for the rest of this wipe. Tubes and a few of these other things are good, just straight sells to a couple of the traders. Motors and PSUs, I'm gonna need some of these at this point, and propanes, but all 3 of these still sell pretty solid. Your sewing kit here should be pretty good. A couple other good tech items that we'll get rid of. We got a Tetris, which is great. It's probably the best money item that we found. Nixers also sell really, really well. What I did end up doing, you're going to see that I'm down pretty significantly on money. From a space standpoint, I ended up picking up an additional junk box. The reason I ended up doing this was I just wanted a faster way to sort and organize my items. Plus, we've been hanging on to a ton of stuff in preparation for some quests and a few other things. We definitely have more than we need, but the beautiful part now is I have a whole ton of space that I'll organize at a different point for us to be able to use, put guns down, put armor, put equipment down, and do what we need to do. And you can see, because I haven't organized it yet, we're still limited somewhat on some slots, but we definitely have a little bit more breathing room. So I think what I'll do here, I think I do have time for the scav run. I'll try to get that in here. So let me get unpacked, let me get organized and sold, and we'll jump into that. See you in there. Okay, jumping back in really quick before we get to the scav run. A couple of things that I do want to mention. I've probably talked about this in a previous episode, but if you're prepping up for a scav run and you're like me, you don't have a ton of room in your inventory, anything that you throw onto your PMC, you're not actually going to bring into that raid. Seems relatively self-explanatory, but if people aren't aware, you don't think about it, this is a great way if you're ever like, I don't know if I can run a scav because I don't have the room. You always got the room if your PMC isn't basically fully kitted out with a whole bunch of gear, or you didn't just get out of a raid. What I like to do is make sure that you're swapping in or you're throwing in one of your biggest weapons. Obviously, if you can throw some additional armor that has some stuff in it, that's great. And just, if I normally would, I would like fill up all of these slots and just add some of the extra space. I feel like this is a pretty good little area for us to do what we need to do. In addition, we have some room We really don't have much room. We have one spot in our junk box, but we have a whole bunch of space down here if we get any loose items that we want to throw in. So just want to throw that out there. In addition, we made a nice little chunk of change, which is fantastic. So pretty happy about that. I did also quickly want to say we got some tasks done, and totally forgot about that. So we got make ultra great again, which is fantastic. We get communication difficulties. We definitely need to get into some lighthouse and get that knocked out. We also need to jump into reserve. The big thing here, I need to buy this Ollie cargo routes documents key. And I should have looked at that maybe before I bought the scav junk box, but we'll probably look to do this after we finish up our scav raid and have this ready to go. This is really a huge gatekeeping quest, basically for Ragman. So we want to be able to knock this out, get that done. We're not too far off level wise from getting him up to level 3, which we definitely want to do. So that's really good. Interestingly enough, this did open up nostalgia for us because we hit level 28, which is fantastic. This is a huge quest, huge quest. You can see why. Gives you a documents case. It's so good. It also gives you the Hep Station storage room key. This is one of the easiest and one of the best quests, in my opinion, to be able to knock out. So as soon as we hit 28, we're definitely going to Shoreline. Next episode, we're going to try to get this done so we can get that knocked out as well. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we need to do here. No, I think we got what we needed to get it done. So just want to share a couple of tips before we jump into the scav raid and show you where we're sitting at 740 after selling some nice things off. We made some good money on that last run. So let's get to the scav raid. We'll see you in there. All right, looks like we are queued in here. We got 23 minutes left. Holy scav. I may just leave. You guys know we're always, of course, gonna go to the interchange. Let's just hit some quick tech, maybe push back to power, and go from there. I made a little bit more money after closing that section out, by the way. So I didn't tell you about the quest items I got. We made some quest items and a little bit of cash. We also had a couple more things sell. What's up, dude? How's it going? Find anything good?
I can't hear you. What are you saying?
I was just asking, how's it going?
It's going alright. Nothing like good.
Let's head back towards power here. We really need some tech. I'd really like to find the GPUs if I can. Sucks. I'd love to pop that scav and get that backpack. We should have Emercom though, so we can just kind of sweep this and then run through the back. Make this a quick one. Anything gets... Anything good here? Tons of scavs running around. Tons and tons.
Зачем, блядь, чё?
Yeah. What you said. Come on, computers. Probably PSU. It's not bad. Gotta aim. Damn. What's up, scav brother? You're not actually searching these, dog. You might want to look at that. Here, I'm gonna pop back to the stashes. We'll do like stashes. Maybe I just do the stashes. Then I roll up towards the other extract maybe instead of Emercom. What's better here? This over this. This would be the guy I'd want to pop. But I don't want to ruin my scav karma. Also, I don't want to get all these guys mad at me. I definitely would recommend, and I'm sure I've said this in a previous episode, but I would definitely recommend, even if you're playing this game somewhat casually, you know, I've done, I don't know, what, 30-ish episodes of this at this point, and, you know, hopefully showing you that you can play this for small chunks at a time, an hour or two a day. I usually put in for about an hour-long episode outside of stash, you know, stash maintenance, excuse me, is included in that. You know, I'm putting probably an hour and a half in or so. Which rivals baklava? I feel like we gotta take that. I definitely think you can make some progress. Now, granted, I have some pretty good experience to be able to do this. I kind of understand the quest progression. And hopefully you look at this series and realize that I'm kind of just following my footsteps. And with some similar luck, I will say, and hopefully some success, you can make a pretty good dent in it. Where I was going with saying all that was, I would strongly, strongly recommend that at the end of every one of your play sessions, whether you have a good play session or bad, always consider running a scav. It's a great way to top up on cash, great way to top up on items, and it's a nice kind of, hopefully it's kind of a nice relaxing raid comparative to running your PMC trying to get some things done. Sometimes these can get pretty intense, but especially a map like Interchange, you don't even have to go inside and you can make a boatload of money, which is fantastic. And generally what we're going to do right here. Now, Power Station can get pretty spicy. Extracts can get a little spicy sometimes, but overall, you can have some pretty good success. Plus, your scav karma getting up there takes a lot of raids. I will say that. Takes a lot of raids, but even in this episode alone, we hit a car extract, and we'll end up hopefully getting a survive out of this. So we'll make a couple of points there into our scav rep. I'm actually curious to see. I'm probably higher on this account than I am on my main account in my scav rep. Unfortunately, none of that's very good. Beautiful part here is you can hit a handful of stashes on your way out. I'm probably missing one. I think there is one more over here. I just don't know where it is. Hop the fence. We'll hit these last two. And we will boogie. Wish I had a better backpack. We're making more money here. Colder a gated hose. We definitely want that. This is better. We're gonna check to see if the wrench is better. Let's just hope. Let's hope that the wrench is better than what I picked up there. I have anticipation that it is. Getting a good idea here as we get through this, what tools are good. If you run and then hit, while you're basically at full speed and get that little slide there, makes it a lot easier to get under there. Oh gosh, okay. Let's get rid of this. Let's wear that. This and this maybe? We definitely want the fuel conditioner. I actually think I need... Not sure if I still need fuel conditioners or not. We have a handful of them. They sell really, really well. I took this helmet. Oh, shiitake mushrooms. Dilemmas. I definitely think that sells better. Need is like an 8R or something with a rail mount to throw some of these attachments on. Next episode, definitely shoreline. Gonna try to get nostalgia done, so we have 2 docks cases. That'll free us up some space. Ultra 5. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Probably some bad choices wrapped up inside of that. I also definitely want to work Punisher, so I'm gonna try to get that more progress in Punisher line done. All right, nice, quick little scav run there. Fantastic. Quick little 11-minute run, and not too bad, I would say, in the loots department. We should very easily secure all of it. Nicely done. Fantastic. All right, another quick peek at the loot here. Take a quick break here. Get sold up here on a few things. I'll come back with some feedback on wrenches and a few tools maybe, and then we'll wrap the episode up. BRB. All right, so jumping back in really quick, we'll close this one out. Fantastic scav run. 342k. I do have 1 item still waiting to be sold. Wrenches not worth. They're only like 3,000 and some change on the flea market. But with all the stuff we ended up finding, we got ourselves again 342,000 rubles, which interestingly enough puts us not far back from where we were at the start. So 2 successful raids, a quick scav run. We basically got a lucky scav junk box pretty much in this episode. I think we were close to the 1.3 mark when we got started here. Oh, and the tech manual sold. Tech manual actually was 24k. So keep that in mind. We're at the 1.2 mark. Really, really solid raids, and just a good episode overall. Again, next episode, we'll definitely be heading to Shoreline. We want to get a couple of things done there. I need respirators. I forgot about that. We have quite a bit of stuff to do on Lighthouse, so we'll look to do that. We're definitely going to look to try to knock some humanitarian supplies out. We did get some good quest progress today with going to Interchange and Customs, getting both. Basically 6 of the 9 of these gold chains down to get chumming knocked out. So we'll look to get the other 3 done on woods, and then obviously we need some PMCs in nighttime interchange. We need to do kind of a nighttime run here in the future. We got to get factory done and healthcare privacy part 5. This would be another good one when we talk about solid rewards. Meds case, we could definitely use that. That would be a nice quality of life update. I am going to quickly check before I forget to get Ali cargo route documents. We need to get that, and then like I said, we're certainly going to be focused in on trying to get the next level of Punisher done. We have a couple other things that we can focus on. We definitely still need to hit some dorms. We need to get in and try to get a kill on Rashala. That would be really good, so that we can continue that quest line. Like I said, a whole ton of Lighthouse, whole ton of a few other locations as well. So a lot of quests to do, but really good quest progress here today. Let me quickly check. Oops, didn't mean to do that, but let's quickly check. Ali, logistics department office key. This is the one that we need. It's 110K. It's not bad, but we got it. So we're definitely going to jump in, try to get that done, but that's really, really solid. So wrap this episode up. Say thank you so much. Let me know what you think about the new camera settings and how that all was working out. Other than that, again, this will definitely be a better quality than the last video, and I do apologize. I'll just put the quick plug in here: like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for all the support on the channel. Thank you for the comments. If this series is helping you, that's what it's all about. In addition to just showing you kind of what I would do and hopefully having some fun moments, trying to make it as educational as possible for those trying to work their way through their first wipe or get some additional tips to help get some quests done and some other things. So hopefully that was beneficial for you, and thank you so much for all the support on the channel. Best way to support, besides likes and comments, hit that subscribe button for us. We're trying to get to 10K before the end of the year. Had some really solid growth at the start here, and we want to just keep rolling that. So we do really appreciate every subscription count. In addition, we just stream over on Twitch. So if you ever want to come ask some questions live, links in the description for that. We do that Fridays and Saturdays, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Again, over on Twitch. We do it randomly throughout the week when we can, usually Sundays and a couple of days during the week if we're not traveling for work. So please give us some follows over there. We'd love to see you. We'd love to chat with you. Love to hang out if that time frame works out for you. Play some other games too, so if you're interested in that. In addition, we got Discord and we got our Twitter down below. Twitter, really good spot to stay up to date. If you don't follow Battlestate Games or whatever, you want to give us a follow, we appreciate that. Discord, also really great. We always post when we're going live and all that good stuff. So if you want to give us a follow over there, again, links in the description. I've been Doc, Average Gamer Guys. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next Escape from Tarkov Escape series video. Peace.